What's going on, my dudes? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Red Rising mod, and we are continuing our little Modern Revolution campaign that we've got going on. So if you remember last time around, the rioters had overtaken a hospital and the National Guard was sent in to go and clear them out, and the National Guard ended up succeeding in doing so. So the rioters decided to bail on the hospitals, and they have regathered in force here. As you can see, here are the rioters armed to the absolute teeth, man. Look at those guns. And they've decided to attack a police station instead, go straight to the heart of, you know, the civil system. They're attacking the police station here, and it is being defended by a ton of sheriffs who are probably feeling way in over their heads right now, because they only have pistols and shotguns and stuff like that and no armor. But luckily for them, the SWAT team is about to arrive. SWAT is coming in hot with rifles, more shotguns, SMGs, a few pistols, stuff like that, and most importantly, armor. And they're coming in from this side over here, from multiple alleyways, and they're going to be trying to reach the police station and fortify it with the sheriffs that are currently there. But it's going to be a doozy of a battle because there are just rioters everywhere surrounding this police station from every side of the field. It is seriously going to be tough for the police forces to win this battle. Either way, guys, I'll be right back and we can get this thing going. Alrighty then, my dudes, I think we're ready to get this thing rolling here. We're going to go in slow-mo for the first bit here, just because I think there is going to be a lot of action in many parts of the battlefield, and I want to catch it all. Let's be honest. Okay, so without further ado, we're pressing start, and the rioters should begin marching on forward, about to do what they do best. Riot. And over here we actually already have some preliminary shots being taken from the riders at the sheriffs trying to hold the towns here. They are firing off their shotguns and their pistols. Very nice. Good job, troopers. Trying their best to sort of stem the tide of rioters. They've got to stay on top of things here. Make sure they really, keep these guys at bay, suppress them as much as possible, because if these dudes start really laying it on thick onto the sheriffs, then the sheriffs will crumble for sure. Either way, it seems like fire is outbreaking everywhere across the battlefield at this point, and even the SWAT team, just right out the gates, is having to combat a ton of rioters, but they seem to be handling it very, very well. These guys are obviously going to be a lot more trained than riot troopers, as SWAT teams are notoriously very, very tough. However, the sheriffs, I don't think, will be super highly trained, not nearly as much as the SWAT team. So there's almost a tier list to like how powerful each troop on the field is. I'd say the rioters are F tier, not really trained much at all. Maybe a few of them are ex-military, ex-cops, something like that. But for the most part, they're just average Joes. Meanwhile, the sheriffs have like maybe a little bit of training, not necessarily like combat training, but they know how to discharge their weapon, they know what to do in certain situations, stuff like that. So they might be like a step above. And then SWAT team is on a whole nother level. And that is evident by this pile of bodies building up over here in the streets, as rioters really, really are taking an absolute beating at the moment. The sheriffs seem to be holding on a-okay for the time being, although a few of them are in fact going down, but most of them are just holding the line, doing the best they can with what they got. Oh my goodness, over here it is a pile up of bodies. Look at this guy with the AK trying to get a little bit farther forward, help his boys out. He's one of the San Andreas character models. He does end up going down there though, very sad. Look at this guy with his double barrel shotgun. See if he can get a kill with it. Come on, dude, you got this. You're an absolute Chad with your Russian Spetsnaz hat. It's not even Spetsnaz, it's just the hammer and sickle. These guys over here are surprisingly still alive. I guess they're kind of blocked off by that building over there. So that's sort of helping them out. Partially, at the very least. Ooh, civilians over here making some headway. a bunch of them dying on the steps of this household, but they are probably the closest troopers right now to actually making it to the police station. But the SWAT team is also just right there. In fact, a few of them have already joined the lines over here of the sheriffs, you know, already managing to get there and support their boys. So looks like the rioters didn't quite make it there on time to be fully effective, but you know, they still got a very good shot at winning this. If we look at the minimap right now, red are the rioters and blue are the SWAT/sheriffs, and as you can see, it's about even right now. It's not doing too bad for either side. The biggest amount of fire seems to be coming from the center over here. In fact, let's go into normal speed right now, just to get the most out of this engagement. See it in real time, and yeah, these SWAT team members are rapid firing off some of their P90s, some of their pistols and whatnot. You know, the shotgun troopers are clearly not close enough to the rioters to utilize them, so they're you know, trusting on their pistols, but even still, they're doing a pretty nice job against some of these rioters. This guy doesn't even care. He's just unloading his shotgun at the attackers here. Not bad at all. Look at this guy looking all edgy in his cloak. That's some mall ninja stuff right there. Mall ninjas. Oh, big movements over here. These guys trying to round the corner there, but they get sliced down before they can do much. Oh, making a big push. This guy takes out one of the cops right there. Oh, this is big. This is big. These guys are actually going to make it over to the police station. Lines are being drawn. The civilians now sort of own this alleyway while the SWAT team has reinforced this alleyway over here, and now they're going to be able to fight each other for territory of the police station more directly. These guys over here are still getting trapped in this little alleyway, not being able to progress forward. It is real tough. I was just thinking about this. I like the sort of diversity in uniforms that we've got going here. Like, we've got some dudes who like look like they dressed up for this, you know. They were trying to look dope, and I think that would really happen in something along these lines. Like, people get all dressed up, trying to look BA and stuff like that, trying to be cool, and honestly probably just end up looking like kind of posers. Meanwhile, there might be like ex-military and stuff like that who just actually do look cool because they are cool. And then you got your average Joes too, who are like, you know what, we're going, you know, sweatpants, sweatshirt, let's do it, let's rock and roll this riot. This isn't even a riot, this is all-out rebellion. I need to stop calling it rioters, because rioters don't do this. This is warfare here. This is all-out street warfare at the moment. So it seems like the SWAT team got the better hand over here and are now going block by block trying to eliminate the remaining civilians. But the civilians chose, and very smartly I might add, to go into a defensive stance over here, which is probably the best thing they could have done, because now they're just knocking these SWAT team members out as they cross into their wheelhouse here. Beautifully well done. Oh, but there's the flankers. Flankers with shotguns coming around the back and completely ruining the system here. And the rebellious dudes are just getting mowed down. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Mad scientist getting a nice shot into the back of that guy. Absolutely nutty, bro. Wow, that could have been such a good hold for the uprisers. I mean, they killed like 6 or 7 dudes right there, but that flanker totally shut them down. Oh, looks like these guys are having a house party up here in the middle of the uprising, you know. Frat house, big chillin'. And then they got caught and they're like, okay, well, we'll participate a little bit here. We'll start discharging. This house clearly is a interesting paint job. No missing textures here. Of course not. Of course not. Yeah, it seems like the rioters might be experiencing another loss here, as really there's, from the minimap, only 3 hideouts left. There's these troopers over here who are getting just overrun a ton. Rasputin takes out one of them nice and quick there, and he takes out another 2. Rasputin lives on, baby. Gotta love the Ross man. Way to go, Rasputin. Yeah, so there's really only this over here, and then these guys over here are still very much alive, and then these guys over here have just been chilling in the same area this entire battle. Let's go back over here and check out what's going on. Rasputin's still holding out with his boys. This could be it. Rasputin could win the entire game for the uprisers. Oh no, Rasputin! He got shot point blank by a sniper rifle, but he still got one friend in there who is now dead. They took out a lot of SWAT team members though, right there. That was pretty good. So now all we really got are these troopers over here. And these guys right here, for some reason, are they like in a glitch state? Should we move them around this way? Oh, they're stuck. They can't move. That's a problem. Okay, we'll manually move them then. That is definitely a problem. There we go. So now everyone's over here. The last remaining rioters, there's not too many of them. There's maybe 40 or so. And they're going up against a defensive position that has been fortified by the SWAT team members. And also, this is like the only sheriff position that managed to live through this thing. Oh no, the back way over here managed to live too. Over here was bad for him, and then over here was bad. But this alleyway did take a beating, but they managed to hold out through it all. So really, it's just the uprisers going up against a firing line at the moment. That is brutal. Look at this. These dudes are just destroying. They are clapping some cheeks, baby. So I think it's definitely late enough in the game to proclaim this as a defeat for the rioters. For sure, 100%. This is going to be a defeat for the rioters. So that means that they did win the first battle by a large margin at Area 51. The second battle they lost against the National Guard at a hospital, and then this third battle, their attack on his police station, they are likely to use. There is a 97% chance that they lose this. Hey, but Rasputin's here. Rasputin lives on. He could do it. He's got an ACOG on an, is that an M4A1, something like that? Rasputin, do us proud, baby. Rah, rah, Rasputin. Lover of the Russian queen. And we got a bunch of guys over here, so they might be able to do a little bit more damage to the police force in time here. But yeah, so, I mean, the revolution is not going super well at the moment, just in terms of like the totality of what's happened. However, you know, maybe in the future, what do you guys think? Should we get like other world powers to begin interfering? Perhaps like France, similar to how they did in the original American Revolution. You know, France aided the colonists. Perhaps we do that in there, and we could also have like, similar to the original American Revolution, the German Hessians obviously assisted the British as well, so we could do that with the government. I don't know. It's kind of exciting. Like, so far we've only really done civilians versus police/military, which I think is how you have to start a series like this. You know, you have to go step by step in the progression of things. But I think it could be really, really cool to have more occur further on. You know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. What should the next battle be? Either way, the uprisers win a few small victories against police forces there, and then they get cocky and move forward. Yeah, that'll shut them down again. Just let them come to you. These guys obviously want to attack, so just let them attack and, you know, wipe them out amidst the bodies. The so many bodies. Oh my god. Well, this SWAT team member's got a good idea. Hop on over to those other railings over here, shoot across. I think that would work, but nope, they're gonna keep on going this way. Hey, there you go. He's gotten a few kills. He's clapped a few cheeks there. SWAT member with a P90 leaning around. There you go. Nice one, nice one. They're moving in, systematically defeating these guys. Oh, but they go down. We got two more troopers over here. Let's see what happens. They're getting a couple kills. That guy's reloading. Okay, they got two more. They're just letting these two SWAT team members chill there. Okay, okay. They're still doing it. They're still doing it. Okay. They seem to like this guy here. They're cool with him. Oh, but he backstabs them with a shotgun to the face. Bro. That was nutty. Okay, well, the SWAT definitely won this thing. In the end, they had, you know, better weapons, better training, and whatnot, and the civilians aren't very well organized. But I don't know, maybe next episode we could go back to Area 51 and, you know, maybe get some alien technology for the uprisers, go a little sci-fi with it. Oh, there's actually two uprisers left alive over here. They can slink away. You guys are allowed to leave. You're the only ones who lived. You guys are chill. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities with this series, so make sure to hit that like button if you want to see more, and comment what you do want to see, because I'd be interested to, you know, have this be a community series where you guys choose sort of what happens next. Either way, looking at the losses here, yellow are dead uprisers, red are dead police forces. I mean, there's a lot of dead police forces, but the uprisers just got absolutely butchered, bro. Like, there's no doubt about it. And they even had like double or triple the amount of soldiers as the cops did. So that really shows you what good training will do for you. But there was some good holdouts in here. You know, it wasn't all bad. There's a learning curve to this kind of revolution. They got to figure it out, you know? Washington, you know, he had his tough moments. Valley Forge, you know, all that stuff. He had some problems, so it wasn't all hunky dory all the time in the American Revolution camp. So, you know, the modern one is going to go the same. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.